Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of First Impressions. I am Neo Tanner and I am here today bringing you Whispering Willows from Nightlight Interactive. It is a recently released Steam game. It's been on Desura for what I would assume would be a little while, and it just got through Steam Greenlight. And they ported it to Steam, and it's again on Steam. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that within this opening, but it is a very interesting concept. It is a supernatural puzzle game where you take the role of a young girl named Elena. Well, quick clarification here. I don't know if it's Elena or if it's Elena. There's no voice acting. I guess it's up to you to pronounce it unless you directly ask the developer, but I'm going to call her Elena. Or Elena. Fuck. Okay, anyway. She goes on a hunt for her missing father, who is assumingly dead, because he went missing. Because he was a groundskeeper at a mansion that's supposedly like decrepit and haunted. I did not mean to hit that, but fine, whatever. Let's change this to Neo. It was a very interesting concept. I saw this on Desura. I noticed it was on Steam as well, so I sent out an email to the creator. And he was gracious enough to actually give me a copy to do a first impression review on. I know that my first impressions are a bit unconventional at first, but deal with me here. I'm playing it for the first time, more or less, so I'm probably going to be somewhat along the lines of an actual little small critique, but mostly an opinionated, idiotic thing. Anyway, let's get started. I don't know what I'm saying. And it is still loud, even though I turned down the sound as low as I could go without muting it. Definitely a low-budget game, since there's no animations or anything except for in-game. But that's fine by me, as long as the story is good and the game is actually fun to play, which, with the test run to make sure it worked, it was actually fun from the little bits I did before deciding to record. When I was going to record it, like I said, it was a test run in Chapter 1, Wortham's War. And as you can see, we are a black silhouette. Elena Elkhorn. Oh no, Dad's amulet is gone. I can't leave without it. Basically, her amulet's right over here. That is my inventory. I thought I had lost it. Press E to open it, inventory close. We go over here. At least she automatically gets down and crawls. Yes, new diary entry added. The Willows Family Catacombs. Now, this is also a game where if you don't like reading, you're gonna have a bad time, because the majority of the story, as I've read through like reviews and I've seen from a personal experience of playing for about 5 minutes prior to recording, is that most of the story is in these diary entries and notes. Let's stop with this and let's go and actually enjoy the game. Willow's Family Catacombs. What is this place? I'm so lost and Mom doesn't know where I am, and I'm supposed to be looking for Dad. I have to find a way out of here and keep looking for him. I know that if I can just get out of here, I'll find some sign of my dad and I won't give up. Pretty much, it's one of those games where you need to read the notes to get the gist of the story. You do talk to NPCs, pretty much other ghosts, and that's about, from what I can understand so far, that's the only interactions you get with anybody, is seeing other ghosts. You don't really see anybody else, but human bones, but why? Okay. Like, I'm trying to talk at the same time, as well as explain the game here, but like I said, it's a supernatural puzzle game. It was actually something very interesting, and I don't think there's combat in this game, but there is outdoor running. You do go outdoors, but apparently there was a glitch with it, because I saw that one of the announcements was a huge glitch fix with outdoor running. And there was like complaints about the game loading too slowly, or if it saved and the loading screens between each other were too long. But I think that they fixed it, because when I was transitioning things, the loading times and saving time weren't that slow. Anyway, let's get back in here. Let's get in the story. Let's go. Girl, hear me. Girl, your power calls to me. Elena, the amulet around your neck was crafted by the first high shaman of the, I think that's okay, Quantaco tribe, my grandfather. Do you worship tacos? So that would be pretty cool. It glows in the presence of spirits and boosts your shamanic powers. Let it be your guide. Press Q to change form. This is pretty much the puzzle aspect, is that becoming your, like, separating your soul from your body, becoming a ghost form, being able to talk to ghost NPCs and solve puzzles this way. And there you go, Flying Hawk. The spirit and body may drift from one another, but must be joined as one in the end. A fragmented life cannot be lived. I lost my body and look at me now. Perhaps you can help me find it. I shall reside within your amulet and teach you to fend off the darkness. There is a crack above that door. Use it to get to the other room. Alright. The other thing is that this may have little bits of aspects in what you would assume might end up being a horror game when it really is not. Glowing objects can be possessed. Move closer and possess the switch lever. Good work, Elena. Now rejoin your body and spirit. Okay. Like I said, the game keeps giving me things, and I'm trying to explain things. Okay, enter Flying Hawk. I can hardly believe it. I just met a ghost. His name is Flying Hawk, and he's one of my ancestors. He told me my amulet has power. He taught me how to use it. Now I can just take control of my spirit. This is just what I need to help find Dad. I was feeling pretty worried for a little while, but I don't think anything can stop me now. Anyway, like I said, it has the aesthetics, it has the impression that it could possibly be a horror game in the vein of like a 2D side-scroller adventure puzzle game, when it's not actually a horror game at all. It is an adventure puzzle game with a bit of a disturbing theme, but it's not a horror game. New note added. Flying Hawk 1I5. I'm assuming that's a 1. I soared through the sky as I sat atop a great eagle's bald head. I was carried further up, beyond the clouds, until I sat with the stars. I watched as the gods molded the world and used their own bodies for the clay. They tore out their hearts for the earth's core, and their blood is the water we drink. We walk about their dirt, flesh, and rock bones, when all that was left were the hands that used to shape the world. Their fingers became the trees that cover our land. It is to them that we owe everything, and we must honor our eternal bond and live in harmony with the Great Spirit. The Spirit Realm calls me more often than it did before. As High Shaman of the Quantaco, I must heed its call and relate to my people what the Great Spirit has shown me. That's backstory for Flying Hawk, obviously, and it's part of the same tribe that Elena seems to be descended from, which is the only reason why it makes sense that he's come in contact with her. Here's a crate. You can look at these, that's curious enough to look inside, but I haven't actually noticed an instance where you actually open any of these. And certain crates you won't even look at, you'll just walk by. We can't go that way, apparently. Now we go down. There's a hole. What could have made this? And now we go down again. Great. I wonder what's in all these crates. These pulleys look like they work. These pulleys look like they work something below me. Maybe that crypt door down one level. Yeah, that went very fast. That's why I had to do it twice. Let's go up here. Oh, there's another note. Flying Hawk 2 out of 5. Yeah, that was a 1 then. The Great Eagle returned to me and took... Okay. The Great Eagle returned and took me upon its bare crown again. We flew into the air and rested on the clouds. I could see beyond the horizon, and what I saw choked the breath from my lungs as my heart was wrenched from my chest. The earth turned in on itself, and so too did my skin. The world was in certain upheaval. Pale figures marched across the land and brought with them blankets of death that covered my people as they slept. I saw plumes of dust darken the sky. No plants grew, and the giant black rivers cut across the land like infected veins. Monstrous-looking beasts of metal and industry will fill our land and destroy the bonds we've worked so hard to nurture. Since quite clearly he's dressed as a Native American, that's referring to, like, you know, the pilgrims and stuff. My grandpa's in one of these. Kidoki. Cool, so Willow Haga. Willow's estate groundskeeper. And there's a thingy up there. Up we go, up we go. Like, if you notice, you do turn into like a little flame thing to get through these things. Which seems a little silly, but... And now we go back here. And we get the key to this place. A key to storage area of some kind. Ceiling crack. It's another urn. Looky. It looks like stuff on the... It's locked. The door is smeared with blood. That is not a good sign. As I said, this is not classified as a horror game, and it doesn't even have the tag of horror on Steam. You unlock the door with the storage key. Why is this cage moving all by itself? Whatever made these is trying to get through the ceiling. A new note. Whispering Willows, 1 out of 13. That is an annoying noise. This day heralds the coming of a new dawn for me. The history books will sing my praises, and the world over shall know of my deeds. I set off to settle the savage West. With me, as always, my trusted companion, Darby O'Halloran. It was enormous relief to know he would accompany me. He's far and away my most trusted friend, and I don't know what I'd do without him. Along with us are 24 men that used to work for my father and who are now under my employ. They will be crucial in the grunt work along the way. Also with me is, of course, my beautiful bride mother, who demanded that she join me. Okay, can I read this? Can you stop being that in the background? Staying here in New England, however, is young Marcus. He's already 16 years old, almost a man. He shall continue his education and apprentice under my own father. He could have no better a teacher, surely. The boy pleaded with me to come along, but I told him he needed to do what was right for the family business and that someone would need to look after it while I established myself in the West. He's a sharp lad and understood the well necessity of his sacrifice. I embraced him more tightly than ever. I had dared to, but he'd soon be a man, and I knew he could take it. Hey, is there like a ghosty goo over here? Yeah, look, ghosty. What the heck? It's not empty. No, it looks like a crab thingy. Well, that did something. Feels like something heavy moved. Oh, hi. Anastasio Arbor. This lever opens the crypt door. Wortham hid the lever in here to keep his secrets from escaping. Well, I kind of had that assumption. Yeah, you already know why. Silly girls. Teenage angst and whatnot. Sure seems a lot of people have died here. Climbing up the ladder. As you've noticed, it saves every time you go through one of these things. Like every time you go through an opening, it saves, which is fine by me. Wonder what's in all these crates. That's you basically it's a drop. You can drop the game at any point as long as you go through one of those. I don't get the point of this really. Why I would shut the door, but I don't know, maybe I'd have to. Jeremiah mode. This coffin looks like it was made in a rush. A crescent key. Neat, a key with a crescent moon on the end. Is there anything here? Nope. Oh, the door closed. Oh, hi. You just got an achievement called I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost. Nice Ghostbusters reference. A growing darkness has plagued this place since my death. It festers beneath the surface like an infected boil. In exchange for my teachings, you must in turn assist me, Elena. I need to find my body, and you're the only one who can help. Well, fine. Oh, did I keep walking past this, or did this just appear? Whispering Willows 2. This is a significantly shorter note than the first one. My dearest Martha has fallen dreadfully ill. She has contracted a case of dysentery. The physician we brought with us believes she will live, but I am in constant state of worry. I care for her day and night. Surely she cannot care for herself. It pains me that she cannot see the beautiful land we pass through. I feel as though the sight would do her well, but the physician has warned me she mustn't move, nor be moved by any else. Her fragile state could go into disarray. I pray to God that he will save her, and I can do naught but wait and pray. That noise made me a little bit paranoid, so I kind of tried to rush it. What could have made this? I already know that I already read that. Saving. Alright, chest. Someone must have really loved this person. You unlock the door with a crescent key. We're climbing stairs. I guess I have to hold up. And now we're outside. New diary entry. Evil Unleashed. What? What on earth was that thing? I felt like I was living one of my nightmares. I could feel it feeding on me, on my spirit. I'm so tired. But I have to keep going. I'm the only one that can find my dad. The demon's gone now and I'm almost out of here. I promised Flying Hawk I'd help him find his body. I'm not sure, but I feel like the guest house is where I should look first. Wait, did you just say you need to find your dad's body? Oh no, Flying Hawk. Okay. Well, I'll just escape the catacombs. You can run outdoors by holding shift. Fountain. What a neat old fountain. I'm surprised it still works. To leave the garden. I can't open it. The wood is so worn with age. There anyone here? Hi. Skyflower. Did you see that the white men? I'm picking flowers for them. Flying Hawk says we should be peaceful. Okay. Bench. Note. New note. John Elkhorn, 1 out of 9. I've been hired as a groundskeeper of the Willows Mansion here in town. It's not my ideal work situation, but at least it's income for now. It should be just temporary for me, anyway, but I can't stay unemployed with a family to provide for. I have to make sure I'll be able to send Elena to a good school, buy her the things she needs. I was actually really lucky to come across this opportunity. The old groundskeeper suddenly decided he had enough of the place after 30-some years of watching over it. He quit on the spot. It was an immediate higher position. I don't have much experience with this kind of thing, aside from landscaping when I was 17 years old or so, but they needed someone, and it would appear, though, that I'm that someone. Okay, so it's apparently my father. Can't go further that way. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. And what is this? Catacombs? Okay, so leaving the garden would be the thing to do. You know that. But this is Whispering Willows 7. I skipped 5 pages. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I'm not gonna read it because it would be horribly disjointed. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way yet. I missed 5 pages, so I'm pretty sure I need to go left. The front of the mansion. And this is the guest house. Yeah, this is where I need to go first. Okay, well, I think that actually will do it for my first impression. This is actually a very interesting game. I am very impressed with it, especially for it seems like I think it may be the flagship title for Nightlight Interactive. I am so sorry if I butcher your developer name. I'm gonna double check it, and I will actually put the real the actual name of the developer in the damn comments. I'll put a link to the Steam as well. This is actually very impressive. I very much like this game. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to review it. I want to continue it. I really want to make it into a Let's Play series, but I might just hold off on that since I still have Shadow Warrior to do. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed showing it off. It's definitely a game with passion. See ya.